Welcome to the JANOME Memory Craft 9480 QC Professional. Let's take a look at some of the great features and benefits that this machine has. Create professional results with JANOME's accurate stitch regulator, A.S.R, with 4 attachments including a ruler work attachment. Free motion quilt your own quilts with the precision of A.S.R, giving your quilts a truly professional finish. By selecting a desired stitch length on the screen, the Memory Craft 9480 QCP will maintain the desired stitch length as you move your quilt, utilising A.S.R's advanced technology. The machine speeds up and slows down on its own depending on how fast you move the quilt. This means you no longer need to regulate your hand speed with the speed of your machine, and it also means the length of your stitches are consistent. A.S.R also features a patented foot for ruler work, which further reduces the complexity of ruler-based stitching. The benefit of this foot, used in conjunction with A.S.R, is that you can focus on keeping your ruler foot against your ruler and then let the machine regulate your speed and stitch length. A new screen and fascia to enhance overall screen size as well as improved graphic user interface featuring a calming colour scheme. With the screen angled towards the user and sitting higher up the machine for better visibility and use, there is less strain on the user's neck as they are not looking down on an acute angle at the screen. The graphics and colours are crisp and clear with the use of a high-definition 5-inch colour touchscreen. This complements the premium aesthetics of the machine. In the Ready to Sew stage, the Start-Stop button backlight has changed to blue. This is to accommodate people with colour vision impairment. The button will change to red once the user commences stitching to signify a stop button. With length and width adjusting encoder dials, length and width adjustments are easier to make than ever with a simple rotation of the relevant encoder. This allows for quicker stitch customization, whether it be varying your stitch width while sewing, changing the stitch settings before you sew, or fine-tuning needle positions for straight stitching. This mitigates pressing and holding the adjustments keys on the machine screen. With the superior needle threader version 2, thread passes completely through the eye of the needle with no loop remaining. This means that the user no longer needs to complete the threading process manually by pulling the loop through the eye of the needle, giving you quicker and more precise threading. With the new feed dog design, as seen on the Continental platform, the Memory Craft 9480 QCP now also shares this new feed dog design. The feed teeth are pointier and spaced tighter together, making them more precise for improved stitch quality. This improves the accuracy of the stitch length or formation of decorative stitches. This revision works particularly well with difficult fabrics or multiple layers of fabric. Ta-da! Who doesn't love a magic trick? Embellish your sewing project with JANOME's exclusive Mirage stitches that hide the bridge between each pattern. This gives you an illusion of individual pattern placement on your project. Easily manipulate your fabric with floating mode, as it raises the presser foot slightly above your fabric so that you can easily direct the fabric while sewing. This is great for any sewing project involving curves, hard to sew fabrics, or anything requiring more user control rather than machine control. AccuSpark 2 retains the flexibility of AccuSpark 1 with the improved layout and feel of AccuAssist. This creates a sophisticated app to help you every step of the way. With 400 stitches now standard across different stitch types, navigating to these stitches has never been easier, as a stitch chart has now been incorporated onto the screen. This allows for easy viewing and selection of the built-in stitches. And for your convenience, the stitch chart can still be found in the lid of the machine. The layout of stitch applications has now been improved, now similar to the Continental series, with 3 categories: general sewing, quilting, and optional accessories. A left needle position has now been added for free motion quilting. In this position, timing and needle clearances are within their optimal position to prevent skip stitches and shredding of the thread. You now have the ability to turn the locking stitch on or off for certain quilting stitches, giving you more flexibility when quilting. And now here's some features that you know and love. With 11 inches or 280 millimeters of working space to the right of the needle, including a free arm length of 10 inches or 254 millimeters, you have room for rolling of quilts, ruler work, or hemming of clothing, giving a flexible and sizable work area for any project. Automatic presser foot lift with pivot function keeps your hands where they are needed most, on your sewing project. With intelligent features incorporated into this technology, the machine is always one step ahead of you. Commence sewing and the foot automatically lowers onto your fabric. After a thread cut is performed, the presser foot will automatically lift so that you can easily remove your project or move on to the next sewing spot. With the pivot function activated, pivoting is a breeze as the presser foot will always raise to your desired height when you come to a stop so that you can easily change direction. With Favorite Stitch function, you can customize any stitch you like, just the way you like. This is a great feature if you're using a customized stitch for a big project. Change between 3 standard needle plates with the press of a lever. Each needle plate is designed to give optimal support to your needle for their particular application so that you can get the best possible stitch every time. As standard, the Memory Craft 9480 QCP includes a 9mm zigzag needle plate for general sewing and crafting, a straight stitch needle plate for free motion quilting, seaming or 1/4 inch seaming, and a HP needle plate for professional seaming and 1/4 inch work. Best of all, the Memory Craft 9480 QCP can detect which needle plate is attached to the machine, displaying the stitches applicable to that needle plate. Whether you are sewing on hard-to-sew fabrics, multiple layers, or need that extra level of precision, AccuFeed Flex has you covered. This walking foot system works in conjunction with your lower feed dogs, pulling the fabric into the needle. This means that if you align your fabric before you stitch on it, this alignment will be maintained. Other walking foot systems only pull the sewn fabric, which means it acts more as a helping hand to pull bulkier items through. With up to a 9mm stitch width and a large array of decorative stitches and functions, your sewing project has never been easier to embellish, with stitch size and accuracy that pops off the fabric. Who doesn't like more light? With the built-in retractable light, your work area lighting is significantly increased, making it easier to see more of the project at hand. With so many standard inclusions, it would be wrong to limit your workspace to just the machine bed. Therefore, we've included as standard a clear Perspex quilting table with easily removable legs. This is fantastic for your bigger projects like quilts, curtains, blinds or linen. By having a larger area to support your sewing project, the weight is better distributed across that area, taking pressure off the sewing needle. This improves stitch quality as it helps prevent skip stitching, damaged needles and thread shredding. The standard wide foot control with remote thread trimmer fits perfectly under your foot for enjoyable operation. When a thread cut needs to be performed, simply take your foot off the main foot control and place it on the thread trimmer foot control. This allows you to keep your hands on your project, maintaining precision and care. Visit our website for more information on the Memory Craft 9480 QCP.